Good night and welcome to another exciting show in Moresby tonight, your lifestyle and entertainment program. And as I said, lifestyle and entertainment, part of our lifestyle is of course enjoying some yummy sweets and indulging in cakes. And to kickstart our show, I've got the lovely Miss Ginia Suguru from Tapioca Delight in the studio with us to tell us more about it. Good evening, Ginia. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Genevieve.
It's lovely to have you in the studio again.
Thank
and
you.
This time as our guest for Tapioca Delight. Now, Tapioca Delight, tell us more about Tapioca Delight, when you start and what's the inspiration behind that?
Okay, so Tapioca Delight started in 2012. Okay. I started basically because I guess like a lot of us, we need the extra pocket money. Okay. So I started baking and selling at work, and that's really how it all started.
Okay. Yes, so what Tapioca Delight is all about is, you bake sweets, and I know that's some delicious muffins and cakes. Apart from the muffins and cakes, what else do you bake? Well, I also do kind of morning tea stuff. So okay.
I have English scones with whipped cream and jam.
Fantastic. That's yummy.
We do tapioca cakes as well, and I can do banana loaves, banana cakes, and then basically the range of cakes, which are chocolate cakes, vanilla, banana and choc chip, red velvet. So there's quite a variety depending on what the customer wants.
Variety of cakes that you have. Now, Tapioca Delight, why tapioca, I mean?
Okay, so in 2012, well, New Year's really, my mother-in-law had this recipe, and it was a tapioca cake, and I loved it so much. I asked her to basically tell me what the recipe was.
Yes.
And then when I was on leave at the time, so I practiced, and when work started, I basically started my first day selling the cake, a tapioca cake.
Okay.
So it started from there, and I thought I'd just keep the name and call it Tapioca Delight, and registered my business and everything, so it's officially Tapioca Delight.
Okay, and for someone who hasn't taken up any specialized courses in baking, you've done pretty well for yourself. Now, do you have a significant dish or a significant cake that you have that sells as Tapioca Delight?
Well, the Tapioca Delight is really the tapioca cake, but
the name says it all.
The name says it all, exactly. But I think the most requested cake, I'd say, is the Black Forest cake.
Okay.
And all the cakes, all self-taught. I've never been to, formal school, but, it's basically learning and while doing. And it's turned out quite well. I get some really good feedback from my customers too.
Yes, you have.
Thank you. Thank you to my customers.
Thanks to Facebook as well, because that's how we found Miss Suguru, and all the different cakes she has. So for those of us out there within Port Moresby, or even in our other centres, if you're interested in having a birthday, if you've got a birthday coming up in like a birthday cake, or even some muffins or morning tea, Tapioca Delight is definitely for you. Now, if they need to get in touch with you for prices as well as to place orders, how can they do that?
So the best way to get in touch with me is on Facebook. My page is Tapioca Delight. That's tapioca spelled with, there's a C, not a K in the word tapioca. And my email address, contact number is all on my page. So, that's how people can get in touch with me.
Thank you very much, Jenny, for that. Well, there we have it, viewers. Tapioca Delight. You can find them on Facebook. That's Tapioca Delight, www.facebook.com/Tapioca Delight to find out more about that. Well, thank you for your time, Gina. Before we go, do you have any final words?
Yes, Genevieve, I'd really like to encourage all the viewers, because Tapioca Delight basically started, it is a home-based business. I operate from home, and I'd just like to encourage others out there who are at home and interested in starting up something. I encourage everyone to just go for it. Just start selling something, just start making an income, and the experience and the word gets out there, and then before you know it, you've got a fully fledged business. So that's a word of encouragement to everyone out there who's kind of interested in starting out. Don't be afraid, just do it.
Fantastic. Well, I guess that is the way to go. And of course, the sweets like that, who can say no to that? Thank you once again, Jenny, for coming to the show.
Thank you, Genevieve.
And with that, we'll go for a quick break. When we come back on the other side, P&G Stoma Association. Welcome back to the show. You're still watching in Moresby tonight. We're glad you're still here with us. And as I mentioned in the first episode, we will have a representative, actually the founder of P&G Stoma Association with us in the studio, Mrs. Janet Yaki. Good night, Mrs. Janet. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very good.
That's great. Thank you very much for coming onto the show. Now, I'll let you explain to us what stoma is, firstly, because I know, as well as myself, I'm sure there are others out there who don't know what stoma is. So if you can tell us what stoma is, and you are the founder of Stoma Association, so you can tell us when it started and why you started it.
Well, thank you. P&G Stoma Association was created when I discovered that there were a lot of people who had been suffering from a condition, and they had a surgery, and a stoma was created. A stoma is something where if you have a cancer or children who are born without an outlet or anus, then the doctors do a surgery and they create bring up the stoma onto the outside of the stomach, onto the side. So in order for us to relieve ourselves.
You have like a bag.
Yes, so
too.
Then we put a bag over the stoma to relieve ourselves, and that bag is where we collect the waste. Okay. So we do not go and sit on the toilet and, like normal people, like go to the toilet anymore.
Okay. So that's basically what stoma is.
Yes. Okay. So the whole reason why I created the P&G Stoma Association is because our people are suffering out there, and they do not have these special bags, and they find it difficult getting it from overseas because most of it is from overseas. Okay. We do not have it in P&G. It's not readily available in P&G. So that's the whole reason why. When I went to the hospital, I saw a lot of little children and adults who are suffering. They do not have bags. So my intention was to help them live a better life, having a normal life. Like going out in public, they cannot go. Themselves. Yeah, they cannot go out to public places because they no longer have any control
over.
Yes, control over the waste coming out, and it is very unhealthy when they use like lap or nappy. Yeah, towel nappy, or some parents who can afford a diaper, they use a diaper to cover the stoma, and that is not good for the skin around the stoma. It becomes infected. Okay. So that's the whole reason why. My objective is to help these patients. They are called ostomates. These patients get ostomy supplies from overseas, and I have been doing that. I have been donating it to the hospital, Port Moresby General Hospital, and I have also been sending it up to the Highlands, where people have been calling me. Yes, they have been calling me to say that, some of them are using plastic bags. So it's a very sad situation.
Yes, it is.
But a lot of people do not know about this. So my aim is to help them have these special bags and have a normal life.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Okay, that's lovely, Miss Jeanette. So basically, PNG Stoma Association's main objective is to create awareness on a cancer that affects the different parts of our digestive system, and which leads to surgery and creating an open stomach, which is what you call stoma, from passing waste. So these poor children and people live with these bags on them that you use, use 5 to 8 bags a day.
Yep.
Fantastic. You're doing such a lovely job so far. Now, if there anybody out there who'd like to assist you or make any donations, how can they be in touch with you? Do you have a Facebook page that they can follow?
Yeah, I have a Facebook page, and we also have our, somebody was going to help us create a website, but that's not done yet. So,
but you do have a Facebook page
yes,
available? Yes,
there's a Facebook page on PNG Stoma Association. So everything, sometimes I write down what the events that are taking place.
Coming up, yes.
Yeah, or mostly like to get people to be aware that there is this type of cancer.
Yes.
And you know the symptoms that go, you know, when there's this cancer.
Okay, so that's basically it. So if you'd like to find out more about PNG Stoma Association and what they do, or if we've got any viewers out there who'd like to make a donation or assist this foundation, you can do so by contacting Ms. Janet Yaki on her Facebook page, which is PNG Stoma Association. And with that, thank you very much, Ms. Jenna, for coming into the show. Are there any final words, or do you have any words of encouragement to those out there who may be living with this but are unaware of who to go to for assistance?
Yes. So if there is anybody out there who lives with this condition, PNG Stoma was created for us so that we can have a place for us to get together and, you know, have a voice, and at the same time to share ideas so we can have a normal and better life for ourselves. So if you are listening, it's good for us to come together and have a voice for ourselves. We cannot continue to suffer in silence. So, and I would like to thank IMT for bringing me here, and it is an awareness for me and for all those people out there who are living with the condition. And if anyone else, like you have a family member or anybody that knows who's suffering with this, you know, feel free to contact PNG Stoma Association. At the moment, I don't have an office, but, you know.
Yes, they can just contact you on your Facebook page.
Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Ms. Yaki, for coming on. Well, there you have it, viewers. Once again, if you'd like to find out more about that, PNG Stoma Association is their Facebook name. You can like the page and find out about the events that they have coming up. With that, we're going to go for a quick break, and when we come back on the other side, more of In Moresby Tonight. Welcome back to the show. You're watching In Moresby Tonight. I'm glad you're still here with us, and I certainly hope you found our second segment very interesting. Anyways, moving on with the show. Last week Friday, I was at the Cosmopolitan nightclub for Mario, of course. The club was jam-packed. We had lots of women and men alike turn up to watch Mario perform there for the Soul Truth tour that he had. He performed some of his #1 singles like Let Me Love You and How Do I Breathe With No Air and Just Friends, quite a lot. So for those of you who couldn't make it, here's a little package we put together of Mario performing at the Cosmopolitan. Hope you enjoy it. Papua New Guinea, we're down here at the Cosmopolitan nightclub, an awesome night so far where Cosmopolitan brings to us Mario the Soul Truth Tour. It's been an exciting night. We've got lots of people coming down, and for those of you who missed out, well, you can catch up with us inside to find out how the night had panned out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pull out a die. Listen, girls, Mario, let's go.
Hey, are y'all ready to see Mario tonight? The way I found you out, I won't be sad for many times. But boy, you have the issues. Damn, I can't believe that you did this to me. Baby, I made it. The names that you used to call me, how could you just forget it now? How could you teach him all the things I taught you? How could you put me to the back? Take it back in here. Say it right. How could you just forget it? But now I try to hear it. Never leave the way you
welcome back to the show. Thank you for watching in Moresby tonight. Unfortunately, time has caught up with us and it's time for us to go. But before we do, if you're young, talented, and you'd like to have your talents exposed with performing in creative arts, you can come on down to the IEA College of TAFE, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, in addition. So there you go. And as you saw, viewers, tonight, I was a loner on my own. My wingman, the lovely Daryl Muka, is away on holidays in the beautiful Sankama province of Bougainville, enjoying himself. So I was alone tonight, but nonetheless, we'll see him back in the next 2 weeks. With that, have a great weekend. Keep it safe, Papua New Guinea. Good night.